Hello, by request from one of my viewers, I'm going to show you the programming of that STC-1000 thermostat controller. So stay tuned. Welcome to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm's Backyard Mechanics series. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Today we're going to be showing you the programming of the STC-1000 thermostat controller that I installed on my egg incubator. So let's get started. This particular model is the STC-1000 thermostat control unit. It is adjustable for heating or cooling or both. And this controller is 120 volt or 110 volt, and it can be modified by adding 2 wires to 12 volt, but that's a whole nother video. But this is the 110 version of it, and this is in the Celsius, not Fahrenheit. You have 4 buttons here on the face panel, and those 4 are your function buttons. This button right here is your on-off button, and this is your set button, and these are your scroll buttons to scroll from one screen to another. So let's get started. Okay, this is the power button, the set button, and the scroll buttons. We'll push the power button on, hold it down until it comes on. And this button right here shows the set temperature, which I have it set for 37.5 Celsius, and this shows that I have a variance of 0.3 degrees variation. That means it'll go up to 37.8 and turn off, or it'll drop down to 37.2 and turn back on again. So there's like almost a 1 degree difference there. Now, there's 4 functions on this. You've got F1, F2, F3, F4. F1 is your temperature control. That's what sets your temperature. F2 is your differential set control button, which you cue in the differential between the high you want it to go to before it shuts off and the low it goes before you want it to turn on. F3 is a compressor delay relay that's built into the STC. That relay is in the event that you hook this up to a freezer or a refrigerator, and it has it can have as little as a 3-minute delay to as much as a 10-minute delay for the system to actually turn on, because if something were to happen that the power comes off and on, it doesn't wear out your compressor. Where your compressor turns off, this turns it on, and it cycles really quick. So you want that delay for a chance for your compressors in your cooling units to relax and cycle down, and then before it turns back on. So that's what F3 is about. F4 is function 4, and that is a calibration mode. You have this little temperature probe here, which is hooked to the STC unit, and if you were to calibrate the STC probe with an accurate thermometer that you know is accurate, you put them side by side together. On F4 mode, you can adjust the temperature on this up or down to calibrate it with the thermometer on its accuracy. So I guess what they're saying is this may not be accurate. So again, to get to your F modes, your function modes, press the S button down, hold it until you get to your F modes, and then you can scroll to your different F keys. You could adjust the temperature by holding the S down and scrolling to the desired temperature you want. I want it at 37.5. So we hit it there. You let up and you hit the power button to set it. So now the power button has locked that calibration into place. And you'll do the same with, let's go to F2, to set your calibration point. Hold the S button down to set your calibration, your differential point. So I only want a differential of 0.3. So we're going to let it up and lock it into place. And there you go. I hope that helps you with interpreting the vague Chinese instructions that comes with these little STC models, or STC modules. I want to thank you guys for joining me here on this episode on Backyard Mechanics here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.